Hello everyone. In this particular video, I am going to tell about US mortgage. So this is related to a very important subject where most of the people actually try to go in this particular field. So BCom people, like whoever is from commerce background, they are even interested in this field, and even from engineering people also try searching job in this particular US mortgage field. And even as a fresher, they treat them, and there is nothing like you only science background are allowed or commerce background are allowed. All whoever people who are interested who can apply for this particular role. So here I'm going to tell about what are the basics of mortgage. And first of all, mortgage is like T is silent. Okay, so you have to spell it like sorry, you have to pronounce it as mortgage, Morgage, mortgage. It's not mortgage. So many people pronounce it in a different way. So I hope you would be aware as of now. So it is US mortgage. So first I have mentioned in the screen like for what is this vacant and occupied properties. So occupied property registration. See, we register the property. It can be a vacant or an occupied property. So we have a set of one particular process like how we have underwriting, title search, title insurance, property preservation or property registration is also one particular process. So property registration is done according to a municipal ordinance and rules. So according to the rules of municipal ordinance in US, so properties are registered. What do you mean by mortgage? Mortgage is loan on a property that has to be paid over specific period of time. Okay, it is all about taking a loan on a property which can be paid over a period of time. Next topic is this REO management. REO means real estate owned properties. So REO is responsible for management and disposition of property post completion of foreclosure process. So what does that foreclosure means? Foreclosure is a legal action taken by bank or a lender to recover money from the borrower when borrower doesn't pay his debt in accordance with the mortgage agreement. So this is a one particular term foreclosure which comes under property preservation and inspections. So a legal action taken by a bank or a lender to recover money from the borrower when borrower doesn't pay his debt in accordance with the mortgage agreement. And what is this deregistration? When a property is sold to a third party, foreclosure is dismissed or service would be transferred. And deregistration is also called as delist. So when the property is sold, no longer responsible obligation from the city requirement. So next topic is escrow. What is this escrow? A bond, deed or other document kept in the custody of a third party and taking effect only when specified condition has been fulfilled. An escrow account is a third party account where funds are kept before they are transferred to the ultimate party. And this escrow account can be it can hold money, securities, funds and other assets. So next, let's go for the next information. So what are the important criteria to validate before approving an order? Okay, so this approving an order comes in this property preservation. For example, registering a property like either vacant or occupied property in mortgage domain. So we have to check first the approval email which is sent by the client, and other documents like unpaid invoice which is also be sent, and which has to be uploaded in work item. Then we have to validate the amount, so this should be compared between the email approval in the application. So we have to check the amount if everything is matching in the approval email as well as in the details given, and check if the staging has been changed to property check, and check if same document has been uploaded in document tab. So there is a particular application where we have to upload these details, and once you make the payment, paid invoice will come, and that proof also you have to upload it. Next comes is types of documents. So coming to this C, as you're able to see, there are various set of documents given here. So the types of documents are welcome letter, goodbye letter, dismissal, HUD 1 or settlement statement, certificate of title, deed like warranty deed, special warranty deed or quit claim deed. Okay, these are the documents which comes where you can check the details of the property registration. And previously we discussed about foreclosure. We have one more process called pre-foreclosure. So it is a process before the lender or a servicer initiates foreclosure process or early stages of it comes under the early stages of foreclosure. Okay, so foreclosure means when a borrower becomes default, foreclosure case is filed with the borrower. Reasons for deregistering the property. So why we are deregistering the property? When the property is sold, okay, it can be sold to due to the third party, and when the foreclosure is dismissed, service would be transferred. So sale, when the property is at the time of sale, deregistration comes into picture. So what does this goodbye letter means? So change of service from occupant to different service party. And what is welcome letter? To show the client new servicer or service transfer letter. What is litigation? Keeping pending or action brought in court to enforce particular right. And we have a set of questions here. What document do we need to search if the property is transferred to a new servicer? So the answer is goodbye letter from vault application. What are the documents required to dispute the registration if the property is with REO or foreclosure? It is HUD or settlement statement. If loan is inactive under pre-foreclosure due to the borrower being current, what document do we need to search for deregistration, dismissal or loan modification? And one next interesting topic is US mortgage underwriting. So this field has lot of scope and people tend to go in this field over a period of time. So mortgage underwriting is a process a lender uses to determine if the risk of offering a mortgage loan to a particular borrower is acceptable and a part of larger mortgage origination process. Most of the risk and terms that underwriters consider fall under 5 C's of underwriting: credit, capacity, cash flow, collateral, and character. So, in case if you're attending interviews in US mortgage, this particular PPT or this slide will help you. Next, what is this title search? Title search is a process which require a clear examination or a complete examination of property records to establish a ownership of the property owner in question, track any outstanding mortgage, lien, judgment, and unpaid tax against the property, along with any restrictions like easement and real covenant. What does title insurance means? It is a form of indemnity insurance that protects lenders and home buyers from financial loss sustained from defects in a title to a property. And the last topic which we are going to discuss is what are the best companies to work in US mortgage field. So in first line there are few companies, second there are few more companies. Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, SLK Global, Altisource, Ocwen, NY Mortgage, VisionNet. So these are the companies which usually people prefer to go. Okay, and NY Mortgage is also a recommended company, and SLK also, and preferably top two is this Wells Fargo and JP Morgan. They have US mortgage process, loan processing and all. Next, the few other companies which are into US mortgage are Verity Global Solution, which has permanent work from home option, Mr. Cooper, Citus AMC, or which is previously called as String Info. Next is Fidelity, Cognizant, Indicom Global Services, EXL, Privo Corp. So this Privo Corp is also located in Kerala and Bangalore. First American Company, People Processing, Archwell, Affirm Data, Berkadia. Berkadia is located in Hyderabad. Then Avanzi, Emphasis, TCS, Fly Homes, Excel Dynamics, Equilibrium Mortgage Solutions, Squatix, Quattro Mortgage, Finac Plus, Starwalks SPL, and the Starwalk also they have permanent work from home option. Stellar Innovative Solutions, Infinity Data Technology, Naptico, Nexwell Infotech Private Limited, Homeward, and Crane Consulting. So these are the companies which are into US mortgage domain. And one more company which I've heard from my candidate is Skylab Infotech Private Limited. So they are in morning 7 o'clock login. And next, other two mortgage related thing is Australian mortgage and UK mortgage. Australian mortgage, it's a complete different process, not similar to or same like US mortgage. So ANZ and Concentrix has this Australian mortgage where you'll have morning 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. login, and OSB Bank or One Savings Bank, which is also called. So they are into UK mortgage. So these are the mortgage related information. I hope I am able to give you a clear clarity. So in mortgage field, right? So whatever the field, whichever is better, okay, like try to get into this field, and preferably in case if you are unable to get a job in finance like banking or accounts, you can also apply in this particular US mortgage domain which has scope, and try to make sure that you are getting a CTC hike in terms of like if you are even worked prior in US mortgage. Let the HR not consider you as a fresher. I'm repeating again, US mortgage means loan on a property that has to be paid over specific period of time. And in case if you need this PDF, do let me know in LinkedIn chat. I will share that to you, or so that you can even add some more details, or it can help even any other people. And if you feel that any more things can be added, or any more information which has to be implemented here, or any suggestions, do mention in comments box so that it can be updated. Thank you.